Let's start this video with a little FYI, shall we? Thalassophobia is an intense and persistent fear of the sea. This includes fear of being in deep bodies of water, fear of the vast emptiness of the sea waves, sea creatures, and fear of distance from the land. And here we go. Did you know that only 5% of Earth's ocean has been explored and charted? The rest remains undiscovered by humans. Which makes you think, in that minuscule 5%, we've already made many weird and creepy discoveries, sure to give you the chills if you suffer from the so-called thalassophobia. Remember the FYI I gave you? Also, what about the remaining 95%? That's one scary thought to ponder. Here are some discoveries underwater that will send shivers down your spine and make you think twice about diving into the deep. Just before you start becoming a mountain person rather than a beach one, why don't you guys have a look at the number one discovery we have on this list? We all know about the famous proverb, little knowledge is too dangerous. Get yourself seated comfortably until you reach number one. Don't forget to like this video, hit the subscribe button and click the bell icon for more spooky content. Number 10. Siberian Lake Monster. For centuries, strange reports of a large underwater creature have come from people living near the remote Lake Labanikar in Siberia. Now, a team of scientists from the Russian Geographical Society reports that they have found the skeletal remains of an animal that fits the description of the devil of Lake Labanikar. According to the Siberian Times, though skeptics have yet to be convinced of the legendary creature's existence, there have been all sorts of hypotheses about what kind of creature it could be: a giant pike, a reptile, or an amphibian. They didn't manage to prove or to disprove these questions, but they managed to find remains of jaws and skeletons of some animal. The lake itself has been a source of scientific mystery for generations, though other lakes in the region freeze solid during the long Siberian winter. Lake Labanikar doesn't. It remains a near constant surface temperature of 36 degrees Fahrenheit. Just when I thought this couldn't get any more creepier, a mysterious animal in a mysterious lake, there can't be a better combination. Number 9. The Yonaguni Complex. For decades, people thought that the most impressive natural sight you could see near the Japanese island of Yonaguni was the frenzy hammerhead sharks that circle the shores during the cold winter months. Submerged stone structures lying just below the waters of Yonaguni-jima are actually the ruins of a Japanese Atlantis, an ancient city sunk by an earthquake about 2,000 years ago. At least that's the belief of Masaki Kimura, a marine geologist at the University of the Ryukyu in Japan, who has been diving at the site to measure and map its formation for more than 15 years. Each time he returns to the dive boat, Kimura said he is more convinced than ever that below him rests the remains of a 5,000-year-old city. The largest structure looks like a complicated monolithic stepped pyramid that rises from a depth of 25 meters, said Kimura. What makes many people, including some scientists, believe that the monument is more than just a giant piece of rock underwater is the variety of details that point to human influence. There are what looks like a couple of pillars, a stone column, a wall that is 33 feet wide, a road, and even a star-shaped platform. Perhaps this is one of those creatures which lost its entire civilization and exposure to nature's wrath on the earth. Number 8. Alien skull. An archaeological dig in Mexico has uncovered strange elongated skulls from more than a millennia ago. The skulls have been seized on by UFO enthusiasts as evidence of aliens, with one posted on David Icke's site asking, "Does this look human to you?" The burial site contained 25 individuals, 13 with elongated skulls, reminiscent of the monster from Ridley Scott's Alien. 5 of the skulls also showed signs of dental mutilation. The remains were found 1,000 feet from the village of Onavas, south of Sonora in Mexico. The cranial deformation in the skulls is actually intentional, carried out by binding the heads of babies to produce a bizarre effect. For pre-Hispanic cultures in the area, longer skulls were a sign of social status. Cranial deformation in Mesoamerican cultures was used to differentiate one social group from another and for ritual purposes. The new find is unique in the region, although such elongated skulls have been found at numerous sites throughout South America. Why won't anyone interpret this skull as of an alien? I mean, look at that massive head. Number 7. An octopus nursery. Off the coast of Monterey, California, and some 2 miles below the surface of the Pacific Ocean, scientists piloting a remotely operated submersible saw something no one has ever seen before. Octopuses, hundreds of them, huddled on a rocky outcrop at the base of an underwater mountain. We went down the eastern flank of this small hill, and that's when, boom, we just started seeing pockets of dozens here, dozens there, dozens everywhere, says Chad King, chief scientist on the exploration vessel Nautilus. All in all, King estimates that more than 1,000 octopuses known as Museoctopus robustus were nestled among the rocks, most of which appear to be inverted or turned inside out. For this species, that inside-out pose is common among females that are brooding or protecting their growing young. Amazingly, the discovery comes just months after scientists reported the only other deep-sea octopus nursery on record, an aggregation of around 100 octopuses along the Dorado outcrop of Costa Rica. They may even be the same species as those discovered off California, but no one can say for sure yet. It definitely looked like the octopuses wanted to be there. Number 6. Underwater circles. In 1995, divers noticed a beautiful, strange circular pattern on the seafloor of Japan, and soon after, more circles were discovered nearby. Some liken these formations to underwater crop circles. The geometric formations mysteriously came and went for more than a decade. Nobody knew what made them. Finally, the creator of these remarkable formations was found, a newly discovered species of pufferfish. Further studies showed these small pufferfish make the ornate circles to attract mates. Males laboriously flap their fins as they swim along the seafloor, resulting in disrupted sediment and amazing circular patterns. Although the fish are only about 12 centimeters long, the formations they make measure about 2 meters in diameter. When the circles are finished, females come to inspect them. If they like what they see, they reproduce with the males, but nobody knows exactly what the females are looking for in these circles or what traits they find desirable. This sounds romantic in its own way, but we were more looking forward to some bombing site where earthquakes might happen or even tsunamis. Number 5. Giant eyeball. Perhaps reminiscent of the infamous Montauk monster, a giant eyeball has washed up on a Florida beach, as if Florida needed anything else weird. The internets are buzzing with questions. Whose eye is it? What is it? To us, it looks like an awful lot like the giant squid eyeball. But first, where did the eye come from? According to news reports, the mysterious eye washed up on Florida's Pompano Beach, where it was found by a beachcomber. Instead of whisking it away, as was the case in Montauk, the fine citizen handed it over to the Florida Fish and Wildlife Conservation Commission on Wednesday. Those scientists put the softball-sized eye on ice and sent it to the Fish and Wildlife Research Institute in St. Petersburg, Florida. The primary suspect right now is that it would be a large fish. It probably is a squid eye. Other things with eyes that big have them embedded in hard tissue. Squid eyes are relatively soft tissues and more likely to dislodge. There is no source confirming that yet. Number 4. Blue holes. There is a massive underwater sinkhole off the coast of Belize that extends 125 meters into the Earth's crust. It's called the Great Blue Hole. Scuba divers and snorkelers have been cruising the surface waters for decades, but few have dared to venture deeper and explore what lies beyond the blackness. In the winter of 2018, a crew from Aquatica Submarine started their descent to the bottom of the Blue Hole. Their mission was to create a 3D map of the sinkhole's interior, but along the way, they came across some common and not so common sights. As the crew started, they found the usual suspects: reef sharks, turtles, and giant corals. But as they pushed 90 meters, life started to vanish. The culprit was a thick layer of toxic hydrogen sulfide spanning the width of the entire sinkhole like a floating blanket. Underneath that, there is no oxygen, no life, and down there they found conches and conch shells and hermit crabs that had fallen into the hole and suffocated, really. However, what kind of mystified creatures lie inside the depths of that blue hole is difficult to find. It could be home to Godzilla or something. Maybe it is the gateway to hell. Number 3. The Megalodon. As one of the largest predators to have ever lived, Megalodon captures people's imagination, and for good reason. But was this epic predator simply a beefed up great white shark, or is it still lurking in the dark depths of the ocean? The earliest Megalodon fossils date to 20 million years ago. For the next 13 million years, the Megalodon dominated the oceans until becoming extinct just 3.6 million years ago. Megalodon was not only the biggest shark in the world, but one of the largest fish to ever exist. Estimates suggest that it grew to between 15 and 18 meters in length, 3 times longer than the largest recorded great white shark. With its large serrated teeth, Megalodon would have eaten meat, most likely to whales and large fish and probably other sharks. If you are that big, you need to eat a lot of food, so large prey is required. But the monstrous shark is too good to let go. If a great white shark is scary, the super-sized version is even more thrilling. And despite our ancient fear of sleek, hungry shapes slicing through the water, people really want Megalodon to still be alive somewhere in the deep. Number 2. The Bimini Road. Divers have swum to the depths of the Atlantic island waters of Bimini and found something way too mysterious than a single object. Researchers, archaeologists, and geologists are quite puzzled by this discovery. This road was found in 1968, and since then the debates and talks are unending as to who and why these artificial roads were created in the bottom of the ocean. The more important question of all is where is this road might have led. The hard to swallow fact about this road is that many people believe this was a series of roads that lead to the sunken city, the Atlantis. The island of Bimini in the Bahamas forms part of a chain of islands off the eastern coast of Miami, putting it in close vicinity to where several ancient scholars believe the lost civilization to be. The rocks are perfectly square-cut and placed in straight lines, and if we measure the height of these rocks, it is 13 feet in stature. Number 1. Encoraceae twista. Just as we keep saying how the oceans of our earth have all kinds of creatures a normal human being wouldn't even bother to imagine, this creature or species or whatever that scientists have come across is just as baffling. The tiny organism named Ancora cysta twista is not only its own species, but it represents a whole new lineage in the eukaryotic tree of life. Ancora cysta twista is about 10 micrometers long and moves by using its whip-like flagellum. It is named after its distinguished feature, the Ancora cyst, a gun-like organelle that it uses to shoot at and immobilize its prey, usually other flagellate species. Ancora cysta is a protist, a group of unicellular eukaryotic organisms that sit at the root of the eukaryotic tree of life. Now you might wonder, protist? What does that mean? Well, it is a name given to those creatures which don't really belong to any family or genus of any species. What it basically pointing at is aliens. Of course, aliens left some of them inside our oceans as well. How could they just build the pyramids and bid farewell, right? Now that we have discussed it all, from raging sea monsters to almost alien living among us in the deep blue oceans, I think we must end this video here. Just still remain a beach person, cause who said mountains are the safest places? Feel free to comment down below how you enjoyed this video. We are signing off now. Until next time, keep vibing.